Saturday morning. Dogs are hanging out with me in the garage while I do my work. It's a rainy Saturday here in Virginia, but what a great day to be in a garage doing some stuff. The engine still sounds a little tight to me, and so I think we're still sort of in the process of circulating oil around all the parts, getting everything lubricated and going again. It sounds okay, I think, but I can't tell if there's a scraping noise or sort of a rushing noise. Maybe you guys, when you listen to the video, if you can hear the engine noise, let me know what you think about what's going on. I think it's doing okay. I don't think I'm scoring any cylinders or anything like that, but who knows? We'll see. I have a compression tester that I will be doing at some point here. I don't know if it'll be in this video or the next one. And so that's going okay. In an effort to chase down sounds and to get the car going again, I'm also going to be taking the rear wheels off and putting the car in gear while the engine's running today too, just to get some transmission fluid running around the transmission that's in there. I had changed the fluid, you might remember in video number 2 maybe, or 3. Change the transmission fluid, so I'm going to just let it circulate and run around, and then I'll change that fluid again as well before we actually start driving anywhere. I didn't find any dirt or silt or water when I changed the transmission fluid, so I guess that was a positive. But we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen when I put the car in gear today on the jack stands on the lift, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to drain this old fluid out of the reservoir and put in brand new fluid. Hopefully, remember, brake fluid is super caustic. It will beat paint right off of places. So make sure you cover up the whole area with towels and whatnot so that you don't spill anywhere. I know I'm going to be introducing some air into this system, but I think that's okay, because I'm going to be bleeding everything anyway. Filter looks okay. There's some silty deposits on there. Let's clean that up. Put it back. Here's the old brake fluid. I don't see any silt in there actually, so that looks okay. I mean, it doesn't look great, but okay. New Lotus 600 going in. All right, so now it's time to connect Mr. Push here. Not my name for him, but I like the name so much that I'm going to adopt it too. Put some fluid in there and then connect that up and we'll start bleeding. Okay, so Mr. Push is now right at 10 psi. I've got a full reservoir. Let's see if I got it over here. There we go. And it's time to start bleeding the clutch. So I'm going to got a little bit of fluid in the bottom there. Maybe that's even a little too much. That's okay. Put the top on here. That's my bleed bottle. And it's covered on the bottom so that if it sucks up anything, I should be able to not get a lot more air into the system. I put a little bit of grease around the base of the bleed nipple there. Hopefully that'll be okay and we'll be able to get some good fluid out. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and get the car up to full operating temperature. So I'm gonna let it run or idle a little bit longer. I am gonna circulate the gearbox again just a little bit. So I'll put it in third gear and just let it spin. Maybe see if I can get the other side to spin by hitting the brakes just a little bit. What else am I gonna do? I think that's it. Oh, I'm gonna be walking around with the temperature gauge, and I will check the temperature at the oil coolers, which are in there and here, as well as on the radiator across the top to make sure that both coolant and oil is circulating through those things. Right now, they're all around 62 degrees up front, so hopefully we'll get those temperatures up as it warms up, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check the oil from when I changed it the other day. Hopefully it's at the right level. It ran for a long time yesterday. And it looks to be, it's kind of hard to see, but about, oh, it's in between the two dots there. Could probably use a couple more ounces. Let's see, I'll top that up. "12 seconds in. I closed the engine cover hatch so that the temperature would go up faster. All right, so now it's been going for 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put the car in gear. Yeah, it's still going around. All right, let's go with our known hot spots. $240 on the muffler, that's above. That's good. Coolant is at 107. Let's see what the front's doing. Anything up here yet? It probably hasn't opened yet. Yeah, it's still cold. 59 degrees, 65 degrees. 62 degrees, 62 degrees. All right, so nothing's opened up on the front yet. Okay, we're at 11 minutes. Temperature's around 180. Yeah, 179, that's what that's showing. It's got to get up to 215 for the fans to turn on. Let me see if anything's coming around being circulated to the front. And circulate to the front using my temperature gauge here. And it's still 63, 64, so cold. Still 60. You can tell if this one's warming up some. No, it's still cold. 60 degrees, 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Nothing up front yet. All right, so underneath the car, I'm gonna try and spray some air up into that bell housing. See what comes out here. Okay. 18 minutes in. After I blipped the throttle stayed elevated. Temperature's up to 190. I'm gonna go check the front. Ooh, that temperature's climbing now. Radiator's up to 145, 148. That's great. 114 on this side. It's not 60 degrees anymore, so radiator fluid is coming through here. That's great. The oil cooler temperature is up to 90 now, so 99, 100. That's great. Oil's coming through here. It's circling through. This one is still cold. Let's see if that one picks up quickly. 77. Back over on this side, we're at 107. That's great. Alright, so the radiator is coming up. I'm going to see if I can go till the fans turn on. Awesome, the fans are running. You know how I can tell? Look at all the fresh dirt. Look at all that fresh dirt. So the fans are running. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I put the paper in. It's sucking up air into there. That is great. Fresh dirt. Awesome. Fans are running. See what the temperature's at here. An oil cooler at 131. $100. And look at all that dirt. That is great. Good job, fans. And it looks okay back here. Temperature's going down. It's down at 203 now with the fans on. So that's all working. And we're at 29 minutes, 14 seconds. Let that get to 30 minutes and then I'll turn it off. Final temperature up front. $123, $128. $108, $112. Look at all that dirt. Let me go up top. $190 on the radiator that side, $180 on the radiator on that side. Smells like warmed up clay. Dirt. Cooking a little bit. But the fans ran. That's great. That is great. I mean, it can run. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so let me start my timer here. Make sure I'm not in gear. Start the timer for 10 minutes. Run for a little bit, and when I blip the throttle, hopefully it'll go back down again. We'll see. Then I'm going to go ahead and blip the throttle once. Hopefully it goes down. And it stayed elevated again. Throttle is sort of staying stuck open. I bet that's going to show up in the code. Well, shit. Well, let's see what that's about. There's fuel here. Ah, look at that. Well, shit. That disconnected. All right. Well, let me fix it. All right, let me get some pliers. Lock that in place. My guess is that when I shot air up in here, I disconnected this somehow. So, okay. All right. Oh, that's why we do these things. Was cleaning out the door sills, and there's still chunks of dirt like this in various spaces hidden throughout the car. So it's probably a good 6 ounces of dirt, and found lots of those sitting on sort of the lower part of the inside of the door sill down here. I still wasn't able to get right down up front up here on the inside, but yeah, there's still a lot of dirt hidden throughout. A lot of weight to get off this car. Okay, so now it's time to get this dashboard apart. My goal is to clean everything sort of from the top down and get the dashboard off so I can get at all that dirt that's up there, as you can see there, as well as I'm going to try and get everything clean from the top down, replace my radio, address cleaning all these electrical connections and whatnot before I hook everything up again with new contacts and whatnot. So that's the plan. Going to get to cleaning and hopefully getting this looking better so that I'm moving sort of from the back to the front, and we'll get started. So to take this apart, I'm going to use these instructions that I downloaded online. First step is disconnect the battery. I just did that, and I'm going to go through each step, and I'm going to keep track of all my screws here in these magnetic screw trays. I got those, and I've also got a series of snack size Ziploc bags. Here we go, as well as some masking tape and a Sharpie to write down where I'm pulling stuff from, so that I can put it all back together in the end. Step 1, disconnect the battery. Did that. Step 2, pull the passenger airbag cover off. Pull it directly towards you. You'll break the 4 plastic clips which will need to be replaced. And I've got those clips already, so passenger airbag cover, pull off. There they go. And look at that, there's more dirt. These are the 2 small cowling screws. Looks like a bigger cowling screw towards the back. So the 4 cowling screws are tiny. And the 2 bigger ones are towards the back. Look at that. Look at all that dirt in that cowling. Whew. Alright, then I just gotta disconnect that cable there. Okay, psychology snippet time for this video. This video highlighted a couple of different things, right? We had the fuel line that popped off, and we had the cleaning behind the dash. We had spraying air in places. We had the first full heat cycle. We also had additional problems like, let's see, the clutch noise is still there and the throttle sticking. Really, what you can learn from this experience and apply is something we do in a therapy setting all the time, which is that you can learn to hold success and unresolved problems at the same time, right? And what it takes is sort of a different mindset. You have either a process identity as opposed to an outcome identity. So the identity that I don't want to have is that this project is either succeeding or failing, because that will make you think certain ways and sort of pigeonhole you into ways that might not be helpful. Rather than that, what I want to do is adopt a process identity where what I'm thinking about is that I am the person that is making this car better. I am solving some problems. I'm holding both resolved issues and unresolved issues at the same time, because what that allows me to do is to, as I keep moving forward, process and solve the problems one at a time. When the fuel leak happened, initially there's that episode of panic. Oh my gosh, my garage is going to catch on fire, all that other stuff. What you do is you slow your body down, you assess the situation, and then you choose a course of action also. So learning to do those skills can help you solve problems and also conquer issues when they happen. So remember, it's not necessarily the project is succeeding or failing. It's about adopting an identity of yourself as somebody who's fixing things, making things better, and trying to improve the real world. So that's your 2-minute psychology snippet for this video. Thanks for watching.